Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be my empties for the month of August. Now, I have a bunch here, but I planned accordingly. So I was on vacation for 2 months. I was on vacation for 2 weeks in August, so I wanted to be sure that I had some content for an empties video. So I melted all of my clamshells that had either 3 or 2 cubes left in it. So I have a bunch of clamshells here, but don't get it twisted. Most of these only had like 2 cubes left in them, so that's why I have so many empties here. But it's also really good to see how much I went through in 2 weeks. So it made a lot of room in my stash, and I'm really, really happy about it. So I'm going to start off with the candles, since I did go through some of those. The first one that I have here is Goose Creek's Beach Party. I love their labels. Their candles may suck sometimes, but their labels are just gorgeous. As you can see, soot, as always, with these Goose Creeks. This one's really not that bad. It does have some soot, you know, you can see that the soot got stuck in the wax. But, I mean, it's no big deal, whatever. It's really gross at the bottom, though. And that's with not letting my wick trimmings fall in there or anything. That's just how much soot these things produce. And as you can see there, most of it's one side is always really, really sooty, because I don't know what the deal is with Goose Creek, but like their flames look as if, I don't know, their flames just look as if like a wind is blowing at them, and they always face the same direction. So one side of the jar always gets really, really sooty. And that's the side of the jar that I chose. As for the scent, it wasn't bad. It was like a citrusy, kind of fizzy, fruity scent. It wasn't bad. It was okay. It wasn't like my favorite. But I liked the label, and I liked it for August for Beach Party. So, moving on. The next one that I have is Summertime Soda Pop, and I have 2 of them. Scent notes are crisp lime, zesty lemon, and a splash of soda. This is nice. It was very, very light, though, I will say. And it also burned very, very hot. Like, it burned quick. Very, very quickly. I burned this within 2 weeks in August, and I wasn't even home most of the time. So, it went by very, very quickly. But the wax color didn't change all that much. There's residue, but like I said before, that doesn't really bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. As long as I can smell it, I don't really care. But this was light, but it did smell really good on, you know, when I could smell it. It smelled very, very nice. Very citrusy, very fizzy, just perfect for summer. And I really, really liked that one. And then I have a little baby candle here in Driftwood Surf. Scent notes are: breathe in the scent of a Caribbean coconut, watery citrus, and sea salted driftwood. This is a super nice manly scent. Oh, I love it. I could smell it all day long. I'm actually going to stick this on the warmer because there's a little bit of wax left. And I'm obsessed with it. It smells so, so, so good. Love this candle. I had this going with bow ties and bourbon. The bow ties and bourbon wallflower. And it was a really nice, manly combo. I enjoyed it. So, another little candle we have is from Goose Creek. This is a Goose Creek Firefly and Soft Linen Breeze. I love this scent. These things are just 1.5 ounces. Good for maybe 2 burns. They're supposed to be similar to the the Kringle Daylight candles. I've never tried one of those, but those always seem to burn like all the way down. These guys leave some wax, like a decent amount of wax on the side. Not enough that I'm going to put it in the warmer. I also have candles of these that I've chunked up, but this is a really great scent. Just a super nice laundry that's like kind of powdery, kind of soft, kind of detergent-y. It's just a really, really, really great laundry scent. It's not anything like Clean Cotton from Yankee Candle, but it's delicious. I like this one probably more than I like Clean Cotton. And then for the wallflower, I have bow ties and bourbon, like I said before. Scent notes are be transported to a springtime porch with dark oak, bergamot, and a hint of bourbon. It just smells like man cologne. I don't get any bourbon. Definitely bergamot, definitely dark oak, but no bourbon. There's no boozy note to this at all. It's delicious. And delicious man, I should say. Okay, so we are going to move on to clamshells now. I have one from Sassy Girl in the Flintstones, which is strawberry, raspberry, guava, fruity pebbles, marshmallow, vanilla bean Noel, and birthday cake. And I liked this one a lot. This was such a nice scent. That birthday cake and the vanilla bean Noel and marshmallow just added such a beautiful like creaminess, vanilla to the fruity pebbles. I just loved it. I mostly got fruity pebbles. Like I couldn't really distinguish the strawberry, raspberry, or guava. It was just fruity pebble. It was like a creamy vanilla based fruity pebbles, and I love this. I would totally repurchase this if that was offered again. From Zape, I have Beach Bound, which is beach, sunshine, and tan lines. I didn't love this one. This was a sunscreeny type scent, and I should have gotten that from like tan lines and beach, but I didn't. So that's my fault. I melted it, and it was strong though. It was pretty strong, but it just wasn't for me. So I kind of melted it when I wasn't in the house. But that's all fault of my own, not Zape's. All right, so Better Homes and Gardens, we have White Peach and Mango. This was okay. I think I'm discovering, well, I don't think I'm discovering. I pretty much know that peaches are not really my thing in wax. And so I didn't really just love this. I like mango a lot, but peach just, it was mostly a peach scent. Yeah, mostly a white peach scent. But it definitely was a white peach. In Jersey, we have peaches, so I kind of know the difference. But really delicious peach scent if you enjoy that kind of stuff. Very, very, very strong. This was extremely strong, but good if you enjoy that type of scent. We have Island Coconut Lime. And this, oh, I love this scent. I love, love, love this. This is so amazing. I actually have this in my warmer now. And before they pulled all of the summer scents off the shelf, I went and grabbed a backup of this because it's just so good. Oh, it's crazy because I don't own a lot of coconut and I don't own a lot of lime because they're not scents that I typically gravitate towards. But for some reason, this just, it's so beautiful. I absolutely love this. It's like a little bit tart from the lime, but super creamy from the coconut, and like a little bit of summery from that coconut. And it's just so, so good. If you haven't tried this, I'm sure that they'll bring this back next year. At least I hope so, because it's so good. But definitely try this out, even if you don't like coconut, because I don't. It doesn't smell anything like sunscreen or, you know, I think maybe I don't like coconut when it smells like sunscreen. I feel like I may like an authentic coconut because I'm trying to branch out actually because of this blend and get other scents from vendors and stuff that have coconut in it and try it. And I've been liking it. So this is amazing. Would totally repurchase this. Always, 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 always. On to Sensationals. We have iced lemon sugar cookies. This was good. This was a typical lemon bakery, honestly. Like, yeah, it was a really, really good lemon bakery. I don't really love lemon all that much. I like it, but I don't love it, and I typically don't look for it. Like, I wouldn't buy this again. Like, I feel like once is enough for me, just because, you know, just lemon's not really my thing. But that picture, I want to eat that cookie for sure. It looks so good. And this description is the ultimate soft and chewy citrus treat, and it definitely is its scent description. Perfect, just lemon bakery. It's not a cleaner lemon. It's not a like a pine salty lemon at all. Another one for Sensationals is Island Melon Coconut Tropical Vibes. I didn't like this one either. I keep buying these things and like wanting to really love them, but they're just not for me. I don't like watermelon, and that's the main note that I got from this. Like I don't even want to smell it. Ugh. It's just like watermelon, melon, and maybe a little coconut. I don't know. The picture is delicious. I wanna eat it. I love watermelon, but not in the scent. So this was not for me. I would not get this again, but it was a really great summer scent. And if you like watermelon, pick it up for sure. And the last one from some Sensationals is Molten Orange, an eruption of happiness. And this is so true because I love this scent. It's my favorite orange. I went and I got 2 of these because I was afraid that they were never going to come back with it. Because it doesn't say limited edition, but I didn't think they were going to have this in the winter. So I got 2 clams of it, and I went back to Walmart recently, and they still have it. So I'm really happy that I can kind of melt through this with reckless abandonment and just love it. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. So good. Straight up orange, in your face, delicious. Love it, love it. Obsessed. And on to Super Tarts here. We have Princess of Power, which is citrus explosion, cotton candy frosting, and pink sugar. This smelled so damn good on cold. It was like a really, really nice blend of cotton candy and citrus and like a little bit of warmth from pink sugar. Oh, it was so good. But on warm, unfortunately, it wasn't strong at all. Like, I barely got anything. But on opening that clamshell, it smells so good. I wish that I could get the scent payoff that I get on cold, on warm, but I just don't. And I melted 2 cubes at a time. I started with 1, couldn't smell anything, so I put another one in. Still couldn't smell anything. You know, waited and put it in again, let it cure a little bit more. Put it in again, and it wasn't for me. So this has been curing since May, and I just finished it now, but it still wasn't strong. So unfortunately, that won't be a repurchase. BMO, which is pear, cantaloupe, and acai berry. This was another one, really, really great on cold, but not anything great on warm. It was a really great pear and I get mostly pear and berry on this. It's just like a really great, it's a different scent. I can't say that I've smelled anything like this recently. It's truly just a really good blend of pear and berry. Very strong on cold, very lovely, but just nothing on warm, unfortunately. And the last clamshell that I have is Chrissy's Remains, which is Jaws and cotton candy. And Jaws is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear. I absolutely love Jaws on its own, but mixed with other things, I just don't like it. I don't know why. Yeah, it was just like not the best. You didn't really get cotton candy. This to me just smelled like a little bit of a warmer Jaws. Like maybe even just like a little bit warmer. It really just smelled like Jaws and like a little bit of like maybe a little extra sweetness from cotton candy. I don't know, but I would not repurchase this again. I would just stick with the normal Jaws. And then I have 2 bags, and then that is it. I have Midway Treats from VCS. The scent description on this is saltwater taffy, fluffy marshmallows, and cotton candy frosting. This was one of her, what are they called? Roses? Yeah, I think they're called roses. This was actually sent to me by a lovely person that I met in a Facebook group, and she's so sweet, and she sent me this to try. Love it on cold, got nothing on warm. Seems to be the trend for the last couple of items, but yeah, it wasn't strong at all, and you could barely smell it. So I'm happy, I'm so thankful that she sent me that to try, because I would be really disappointed if I spent all that money ordering from VCS and it was a dud. I'd be really bummed. So the last thing that I have is from Designer Wax, which is Luxurious Linen. It was a cute little emoji face that it was like the crying emoji. It was really, really cute. And this was okay. Yeah, it was okay. I have other laundry scents and other linen blends that I like way more, so I would not repurchase this, but I got this in her sampler that I purchased back in May, maybe? It says cure until May 5th, so maybe that's just what I'm thinking May. But I purchased this way in the spring, and it was the sampler, and this was in it, so not too bad. So that's it. That's everything that I got through this month. In 2 weeks, I got through all this. Well, not exactly 2 weeks. Like, I was burning that Goose Creek in July, and it just carried over, and I finished it. But I'm really happy with all of the stuff that I went through. There were some really delicious wax melts. Some duds, some ups, some downs, but that's what happens with wax. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.